What's going on, everybody? Liam O'Reilly, Vermont economic realtor. Hope you're doing well. I had a pretty busy weekend work-wise this weekend. I had a lot of showings. There are still a lot of buyers out there looking. Submitted three offers. Two of the three offers were on homes that had multiple offers on them. So there's still a lot of multiple offer situations going on at least around here in Vermont, and it's not something that you would really know about if you're not currently in the market or you're not talking to somebody who's out there submitting offers. I mean, it seems like every headline these days is talking about a market crash or some sort of correction, a slowdown in the housing market. But in a lot of these pockets and a lot of the markets that I'm in, and I have buyers in and sellers in, it's really not slowing down. As far as the price ranges and the dynamics that we were looking at, one of them was a multifamily in Montpelier, which the inventory is just so low. There's not many homes out there in Montpelier. Rent is still very high, and the rental market is really tight. And this home was listed, went under contract in a few days with multiple offers. The other home was a condo in South Burlington, which the same sort of situation, lower price range, a ton of buyers who are looking to get in, maybe get their first property, or maybe they have family who can't find a rental, and so they want to find a decent spot for their family to live, something along those lines. I mean, there were five offers on that property. There's still a lot of buyers out there, and the buyers outweigh the demand, at least from what I'm seeing around here. And that's not really a perspective that you see in the headlines, or at least that I see in the headlines. Everyone's talking about how the real estate market is slowing down, and talking about different markets across the country declining in price and buyers disappearing, which is the case in some markets, but and is the case here in Vermont. I mean, there's less buyers this year than there were last year, but there's still way more buyers than there is inventory out there on the market. Inventory is still very tight. Something else to note that I thought was interesting is I've the phone has started to ring more than it has the past few months. There's more leads coming in. There's more buyers out there looking and interested in real estate than there were 2 months ago, 3 months ago. I think rates have come down a little bit. The end of the year is starting to wrap up. People are looking towards 2023, starting to make their New Year's goals and think about what they want. And a lot of people have that goal of purchasing a property and purchasing a home. And these buyers that are coming to the market, they're not people that were in the market when rates were around 3% or 2.5%. And so they don't have that perspective to go off of, and they're not sitting around waiting for rates to come down. They want a home now. And it just, things feel very strong. Also, another thing to note is that I have a lot of buyers who are sitting on the sidelines, who are waiting, watching the market, seeing what the market is going to do, seeing if prices are going to come down. And some of those buyers are starting to come out of the woodwork as well. I have some buyers who are looking for a multifamily property who don't want to, or didn't want to compete over the summer and over the fall when things were a little bit crazier than they are now. But now that things have slowed down just a little bit, not even that much, but just a little bit less competition than there was this summer relative to the supply on the market. Now they're back in. They feel that now is the time to come in and start looking for a property because things have slowed down. So as far as where things are going in the future, there's still so much demand out there. I mean, we're still in multiple offer situations now. The supply is still very tight across most markets, I would say, here in Vermont. And there's buyers on the sidelines that are going to prevent prices and going to prevent this market from getting too soft, because they're out there as soon as rates start to come down a little bit, or as soon as conditions for buyers improve. These buyers are out there on the sidelines waiting, watching, and are ready to jump in as soon as things start to change, if they do. Now, I still think that the median, around the median home price, kind of in that lower price range, is more insulated than homes that are maybe in the mid-tier range, in the 500 to 700,000, let's say. Just because there's a larger buyer pool out there. There's people who are looking to downsize and sell their home now that their kids are out of the house, and move into something smaller. There's first-time home buyers that are in that market as well and are looking for their first property that can't afford something that is more expensive. So I think, I think as we move throughout 2023 here, those homes are going to be stay just as competitive as they have been in the past. And in my mind, at least what I'm seeing in the market here, I don't see demand decreasing like we're hearing about in the headlines that are out there, and like these national companies are talking about, and these other markets across the country are showing. So kind of a shorter video here. Just wanted to talk about what I'm seeing. Basically, more leads are coming in. Things are starting to pick up a little bit, even around the holidays when it's supposed to be a slower time of year. There's still a lot of buyers out there. There's still not much inventory. Still multiple offer situations going on, and we aren't seeing a decline in prices. We're not seeing inventory increase like some of these other markets are seeing across the country. So let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment, or feel free to reach out to me directly. All my contact information is in the description. If you're interested in buying or selling a home here in Vermont, I would be happy to help. Or if you're looking for a home across the country, let me know and I will find a great realtor for you. Liam O'Reilly, Vermont Economic Realtor, and I'll see you guys in the next video.